to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away first. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Broncos racing to the line in a hurry up. Williams looking for a man. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. So Minnesota's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got it behind the line. It's Wall. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wall. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tagged.
Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people...
Got some movement under the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Golden Gophers are threatening on first and goal. Marches ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling them up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Broncos want to move quickly. Williams will pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's an awesome job by the defense there, sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled. They knocked it away.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want him to be physical. And I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now they'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. works the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Complete out of the backfield. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Pickett. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Williams looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Just ran him over. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Pressure coming. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
Fires downfield. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
He's got it out. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed on. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. Quarterback now breaking the field. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right.
Turning it on! A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Bringing the heat. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Buying some time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls.
Oh, he's got some space. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, the coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Snap to the back. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp. Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Williams looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the...
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for his man in the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Applewhite. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. Why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Now the toss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that And the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to pop the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Williams will pass. Gets away from one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab inside the 30. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Broncos!
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
26, Western Michigan. 23.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Dumps it to the back. That's reeled in. It's low. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Looking for space. It's Raw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Big fullback's got it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The give on the option. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
What a play by the defense. I'll tell you, every time that guy gets the ball in space, the entire stadium holds their breath because of his game-changing speed. That is an outstanding job of an open field tackle in a 2-minute situation with the lead.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Whalen. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Broncos have taken it inside the 20. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes